Ooh. Oh, it's so loud. Oh, wow. We're looking at bats.
They banish the spirit back to its own realm, and perhaps as a reward for rescuing the missing person's ghost, they find a strange talisman left behind in its place.
What? Where are they? Are we in a cave? Are you banishing spirits from a cave? I guess if there was like a lost spirit and it wanted to leave the cave, banishing it could be considered a good deed. They got a talisman. I just all I heard was just hissing that whole video, like water rushing or, thousands of things moving very quickly all at the same time. You gotta wonder what compels somebody to go deep down into a cave to perform some sort of exorcism, right? I don't know.
Was said to have been sighted at an unknown location years ago. The giant unidentified beast looks like it could be a high-grade sculpture of some kind. But that has not stopped the internet from getting freaked out at this video and wondering what else it could be. What do you think about this strange mystery?
I love a video that opens up with it's rumored to have been, said to have been found at an unknown location, a mysterious beast, no one knows what it is, some years ago. Definitely not just high-grade bullshit. No way. No way! I don't know. Looks kind of like a dragon to me, but dragons haven't been around since time immemorial. Ever? I don't know. But this thing does look like a nice little sculpture hanging out in the woods. And the really grainy, overexposed video footage only sells me on that idea more. Yeah.
Incredibly large chunks of hail heading straight for this man's house.
Look at those splats! Oh, we got broken glass!
Oh, we got broken glass.
Oh, I'm shaking.
I'm shaking.
Oh my God, where do I go?
According to Google, the safest place to go during a hailstorm is to the basement. Standing in the center of your house is not going to keep you safe, because hail this large can go through your roof. Almost all of his windows are busted with holes, and his yard is littered with falling objects.
Damn, that is some bonkers weather. And guess what, folks? Buckle up, because we're heading into the climate apocalypse. We're gonna get more hail like this. We're gonna get crazier tropical storms. It's gonna be a blast. Al Gore tried to warn us. Hello everybody and welcome back to Top 10 Central Dark, your place for all things horror. I'm your host Keegan Hughes, and today we're taking a look at the top 10 scary videos that should be illegal to watch. Just be careful, alright? So if you watch this and then they become illegal down the road, somebody might retroactively come and arrest you, alright? So just keep an eye out, stay safe out there, folks. Let's get to these videos.
Leave. Can you make the lights go up if you want us to leave?
Ooh. Yeah, he wants you to leave.
Do you need me and James home tonight?
No? Oh!
What?
Big time.
You alright?
No, I just did a scrape on the wall behind me.
Paranormal investigator James thinks he hears a creepy voice behind him, like somebody running their nails across the wall. In no other rooms does the K2 meter go off like this.
Gotta love a K2 meter. I didn't hear any scrapes, but he obviously did. This ghost is pissed. He's like, yes, I want you to leave. Yes, I mean you harm. Get out. And then he starts scraping the wall. What if he scraped you? What if he scraped your arm? Scraped the back of your head? This ghost is, just wants to be left alone, like most people, let's be real. When two random dudes, especially a dude named James, walking into your house, right? Asking you random questions. You're like, James, go home. Get out of here. I mean you harm. Shout out James.
Video, the claim is that the police were called out to an abandoned building that had suffered fire damage some years before to investigate strange cries.
Oh, hey.
No one could explain what was going on,
Hello.
so they came out to take a look. The local belief is that the cries are from a witch that lives inside the house, but when the camera pans up, we see the terrifying sight. There is a ghostly pale face looking down from out the top window. It clearly isn't a living person. There is only a face. The person seems to have no body and is looking directly down into the camera below.
You can't guarantee they have no body. That's low-res footage in a dark house. Come on, there could be a body under there, no problem. Could be the actual witch. Maybe the witch is very pale. Maybe the witch is wearing all black clothing, which witches do that. Also, could be a mask. I don't know. I would like to hear the cries. I wish I heard them. All we saw was a quick whip up and a spooky face in the window. A floating face, maybe.
We see the people in the room focusing on their jam session in progress.
Jam session.
Little did they realize that things were about to change very quickly. As the camera pans from right to left, we see it. There is a translucent figure standing in the window behind. The figure just stands there looking inside. The camera then pans back around with everyone blissfully unaware that something majorly creepy is right behind them.
Yeah, man. Staring right in. Maybe he just likes music, you know, he misses live music and he's decided to pick up a little free concert. He's just hanging out, listening to the tunes. He gives the guys a little round of applause at the end, makes a request. He says, hey, play Freebird, play Wonderwall. And they do, you know, you gotta oblige your audience. Looks like kind of a smudgy guy though. My theory is that that little smudge of a person is always there. Somebody ran into the window once while like inebriated and they just didn't clean it off. And that's just being picked up on camera. They were very, very greasy that night. It's spooky. There's my light. I will end it here. This is just too scary. Gotta get out of here.
If you didn't notice it,
Oh my god.
there it is.
Oh.
A creepy, pale, ghostly woman face just staring intensely at
Oh
its
yeah,
owner
heyo.
with such malice.
Woo, there it is.
The man
I didn't notice
realizing
it.
only despair is awaiting him inside the house.
Yeah, I definitely didn't notice that creepy pale woman face at first. That with the eye wide open. My goodness gracious, that is horrific. Although, more horrific, if you've got headphones in, you're probably experiencing this at the same time as me. For some reason, this narrator has decided to speak like this. But that's not all. It's only in the right ear. It's not stereo, it's freaking mono. He's just whispering in your one ear. It's like he's sitting beside you, or no, not even beside you. You're at the movie theater. This is what I'm imagining here. You're at the movie theater, you're sitting in the dark, you're watching a scary movie. This man has leaned in behind your right ear and is whispering into it like this. That's what it felt like. Oh! What? Where'd it go? It's there, isn't it? Ah!
A pale ghost lady with a long neck can
Never
be
mind.
seen
She didn't come
peeking out
back.
from behind the corner, but
She didn't come
disappears
back.
after he gets startled and shakes the camera. Some people believe this to be the sighting of a Japanese urban legend, a yokai known as Rokurokubi, which looks very similar to humans.
Gotta love it. Absolutely. No, that was a genuinely creepy effect. I like that. I just kind of wish she like turned her head and looked right at the person on the camera. Just lost everything right there. Although again, this man, he needs to back up from his mic, get less S's and P's in his mic, you know, work on those plosives, please, and maybe get a nicer mic, I don't know. And stop just doing it mono, man. I don't want to hear you whispering into my one ear like you're, hey little mama, let me whisper in your ear.
Have anything you'd like to say, use your energy. Please.
That was up. That was up. That's a flat surface.
That was up.
That was up.
Oh,
that
the
was
SLS is
up.
mapping right there too.
It's a flat surface.
There's someone sitting right there.
Wyatt, that was sitting there. I was staring at it. It was totally fine.
It's a flat surface, and that was just sitting just fine on that corner of that cabinet right there.
It was the EMF meter. I put it right on top of there.
There's a lot going on here. There's some technology being used that I don't quite understand. It's spooky that fell. Absolutely, especially right after they said, like, if you're here, use your presence to let us know. These dudes seem like a lot of fun, let's be real. But I'm very confused about that weird, like, dot matrix moving around. I don't know what that was. I'm not very savvy. Open the door. I want to see. I'm tired of rapping over here. Rapping at the door. Hey-oh. Nobody's there. Very spooky. It was that moth. Oh no. It was the moth. It was the moth, 100%. You didn't see anybody else there? You saw that, right? There was a big old moth right on the doorway, right there on the glass door. That moth was absolutely powering through the door. It is an extremely strong moth. This moth is in the top percentile of all moths, and it decided to mess with this guy. This moth was banging on the door. And then when he came out, he was like, oh, I'm just a moth. You idiot. Guess what? You just got tricked by a moth. Sucks to be you. And that is all the time we have for today, folks. Hopefully you enjoyed some of these videos. Hopefully they're not too illegal for your tastes. Make sure you stick around for some bloopers I'm always saying and doing questionable things. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Love it. Let's get it. There it is. Scary videos that should be illegal to watch. This should be illegal to watch. Turned her head and looked right at the kid.